because he doesn't deserve to be forgiven. So who suffers? You or that person? You see? Did you know that forgiveness is the greatest gift given to us? Truly, the greatest, one of the greatest powers is to forgive. You can feel your whole body, physiologically, every part of you, your head, everything relaxes when you forgive. Many people have hated their perpetrator. Maybe they were abused, maybe they were, I don't know, they were taken advantage of, they were raped, whatever, or something. But the moment you forgive your, whatever happened to you, whatever the person did, you just forgive. It's not easy. The ego can't forgive. It doesn't want to forgive. But the moment you forgive, it's just, Course in Miracles calls it, you are standing on holy ground. See? You feel liberated. At that moment, you just feel liberated, like a ton has fallen off your back. You see? When I say forgiveness, I don't mean saying, I forgive you. No, no, it means your willingness to forget all about it. Because whatever they did, it was their consciousness that did it. It was out of a need. You see? Just like the criminal. What makes a criminal? What makes a criminal? I want, I need, because I lack. You see? So they're coming from a lack.
I was just thinking how much when you're saying about how we hang on to the things that make us unhappy, but there just seems that there's so much invested in this sense of identity.
Yes.
This is me because, you know, I've had those experiences, and
that's right.
You know, and if I let them go, then I won't be, you know, the person that I am anymore.
That's right. That's exactly.
It's crazy making, but it just, you hang on to it. Say, no, this is me. Right?
Yeah, this is me. And that's what ego is. That's the suffering. But what if you let go of that idea of me? It's scary, yeah. I mean, I admit, you know, it's not easy. But what if you truly give it up? Even for a few moments. You'll begin to feel a release, a love, a joy you never thought was possible. And that's why all the teachings and all the great masters tell us, the moment you are willing to give up all your fears, your hates, what are resentments, just see them, and you create a vacuum inside you. You create an emptiness inside you. The moment you create an emptiness, what happens? Grace goes right in. Course in Miracles says, come with empty hands, come fully empty, and the Holy Spirit enters you. You see? The moment you're willing to give up everything and become empty, the emptiness is filled now, becomes filled with the universe, with all that is beautiful and good. But we have to take that step, and that step is courage. The courage to be willing to give up who you think you are, to be who you are. And that means, and this is the big one, that means for you to love every part of you. To love the fear in you, to love the hate in you, to love the tradition in you, to love the ignorance of you, to love everything in you. And that's how it dies. Because as long as you hate the hate, it will grow. If you resist the fear, what you resist persists. It's an old psychological maxim. You see? And that's why Jesus said, resist not evil. The moment you don't resist, the moment you allow, you love everything, you embrace everything, every part of you, no matter what is happening. Start to laugh at whatever is, good or bad. Bring them all together, because everything is one anyway, you know. And the moment you do that, you're free. And it is that freedom which is grace. It is that freedom which is totality, the wholeness. How many people feel empty inside? Now what if you experience that emptiness Totally and absolutely. When people come to me one-on-one and they feel a tremendous emptiness, and they're willing to trust me, to surrender to it, I say, wow, I get high when they're open. Because if you're willing to meet your emptiness, believe me, it's only is going to be a short while before you're fully liberated. And that's a fact. Most people resist, though. See? But if you meet your emptiness, you'll find it was never empty as you thought. You see? It seemed empty. It seemed empty because you thought you were this small, encapsulated little box. You see? But you're so vast. You're so immense. So, are there any questions?